CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There below.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the Nets, Griffin is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here is Harden. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Clock is at 3.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
It's stolen by Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. Pops it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Durant with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Great D that time from Middleton. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton outside. Shoots over Griffin to the inside. Here's Giannis. And it's Durant with the rebound. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Here's Holiday. James Harden picking up that last basket. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. To the paint, and stolen by Jordan. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Jordan's confidence has just grown over the course of his career. DeAndre, for much of it, averaged less than 5 points per game, especially those first couple of years. Look at him now.
Now, here's Lopez. Back to Holiday. Shoots over Griffin. The kick out to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Middleton.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Harden has a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Giannis with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good points. Shot clock at 5. Harden kicks to Griffin. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Brown dishes to Jordan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Well, you know what DeAndre Jordan is going to bring to the table every night. Great effort, incredible presence on the backboards, a ton of length defensively. Love everything he does for you.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got his second basket.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Harden, no good. Bucks trail by 7. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Brown. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside Jordan. Harden left side. Up again. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Here's Teague. Portis with it. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. 11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Teague dishes to Tucker. This one for 3. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Green kicks to Irving. Drops in the tray. Irving's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
Portis with it. Picked up by Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And he sinks the second. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now, here's Irving. Harris looking it over. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bucks trail by 7. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. A nice shot by Teague.
What an amazing drive to the cup. Teague seizing the lane to the basket. Boy, defense has simply got to be better than that.
Now, here is Irving. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Teague, the pass to Portis. To the middle. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Tucker.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stripped away. And it's the Bucks on the break. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's Irving missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Irving passes to Claxton. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Knocked away and stolen by Irving. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. Finish off the break. And the Nets lead by 3.
Boy, nice job by Joe Harris to sprint the floor and finish. That is beautiful.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. That's good from Teague on the assist from Tucker. Teague's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Claxton. Green dishes to Irving. Jacks up a 3. And the Nets another 3.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Over to the wing. Here's Nora, guarded by Harris. Teague deciding where to go with it. Tucker the pass to Teague. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Teague.
Boy, it'll take more than that to stop Jeff Teague. Just determined to score despite any obstacle.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game. Harris outside. Here's Claxton. No points in the game yet for him. Harris, no good. T kicks to Connaughton. Right side, Portis. Back to Connaughton. With 1 on the clock, and that would have counted, but his shot. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of them. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a... That's all for now. Say good.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Harris is out there with Green, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Lopez throws it down. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Harden, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The lead is 2. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Bucks passing it around. Holiday against Brown. Inside. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
Boy, love watching Brook Lopez go to work. Superb at playing to his strengths down on the box.
Pass to KD. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Durant's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Giannis outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The offensive rebound.
And the timing's just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Holiday. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
KD finds Jordan. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Brown. KD's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Brooklyn. Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. Good. Giannis has got 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Stolen by Holiday. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Giannis outside. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Kicks it down to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead. Now Harden. He's got 7. There's the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Holiday, no one around him. Good on the triple. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harden surveying the D. Feeds to Jordan. Harden outside. Lobs it up for Jordan.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Harden against Holiday. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here's Harden. Outside Durant. Launches a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half. Bucks leading by 5.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game. That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 5. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday, and it's Nora in at the 3 spot. Irving for 3. Nora grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Dinwiddie surveying the 4. Irving against Teague. From 18 feet away, a nice shot by Irving.
Well, sometimes it's about shot selection. Kyrie Irving finds the weakness in the defense consistently.
Pass to Nora. Portis with it. Rebound by Jeff Green.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Harris's shot is off. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Nora. Cranes the three-pointer. Nora's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Teague against Irving. Oh, Dinwiddie in position. Outside Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
One-on-one fast break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Teague against Irving. Passes to Tucker. Now here's Teague. Defense is right there. And he comes up with the deuce. Portis has got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Bucks.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Irving misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And he commits the intentional foul. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Middleton outside. Just 4 to shoot. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Harden way outside. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good from outside.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Harden. The rebound by Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Drew Holiday.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Middleton outside. Trying to get open is Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. KD against Middleton. Giannis high post. Back to Middleton. Fires the 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 15.
But the truth is, And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. And let's...
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Brown. And it's Harden in at the point. And for the Clippers, Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Ibaka in at the center position. Now here's Harden. Outside Griffin. Back to Harden. Fires the three. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber. And the fireworks begin
Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Beverly against Brown. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Back to Beverly. There's the dish to George. No good with the triple. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, from the Republic of Congo, Serge Ibaka, Dikembe Mutombo, and Bismack Biyombo. A lot of big man talent.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Leonard against Durant. Shoots from the high post. Good on the jump shot.
What I love about Durant, doesn't force anything. Everything comes naturally and under control.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Ibaka. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. That one doesn't go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Brown kicks to KD. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Durant's got 5 now.
It's really nothing you can do to stop that. Durant at his height, he has a quick trigger, and he makes it look easy.
Ibaka against Jordan. Leonard with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Durant with a wide open look. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
George passes to Beverly. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Can't connect from short range.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
KD, that's for 2. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Beverly. Morris dishes to Ibaka. Morris kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Over Brown. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nets leading by 10. Now, here is Harden. Outside Durant. A step back shot here. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Durant's got 11.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And George with the stuff.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
Now Harden. From deep. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Net.
Detention at the school because I never followed rules.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Batuma's out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Jackson, and it's Mann in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Harden, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Bruce Brown.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. Passes it to Claxton. Nobody near Irving. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. Irving's got his first points in this one.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And stolen by Harris.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court. Finishes the job.
Jackson from long range. They need this. Cousins, no good. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Outside, Green. Pass to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Good work there as it goes. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Cousins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Irving with the ball. He's got 6. Lets it go from deep. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Nets. And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He's still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injuries slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clippers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. The 3 from George. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Always a threat to get to the rim. This time, Paul George pulls up and buries it.
Down low. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. From the arc. The rebound by the Nets. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant's got the ball. Shoots over Leonard. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. 1:31 left in the first half. Misses in close. Brooklyn leading by 21. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
I mean, he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Aggressive D there, but then again, Kawhi finishes through contact almost as well as anyone.
Harden against Beverly. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Durant's got 13.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Morris outside. Leonard looking around. He kicks it to George. Launches it. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Back to Leonard. Stolen by Durant. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Harden outside. From deep three-point range. Clock at 6. And Harden with the stuff.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
Outside, George. Here's Ibaka. And no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter suit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, and that does it for our half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin, Brown out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan, and it's Durant in at the small forward. Brown outside. Pass to Harden. Clippers trail by 21. And here's George for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break from deep. And it's Durant missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Lobs it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The 3 from Leonard. Some solid defense there from KD. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Harden against Leonard. Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What I like about that play, DeAndre Jordan not just looking to corral the miss, he's looking to finish the job.
Harden against George. Here's Beverly trying to get open as Ibaka. And that one's good. Beverly's got 7. Nets leading by 18. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Harden up top, covered by Morris. Harden scanning the floor. With a step back, it's rebounded by Leonard.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And it's Beverly missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Harden on the wing. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Harris outside. For three. And the Nets miss again. Clippers trail by 18. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Kennard for three. Rebound, Brooklyn. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Jackson. That one misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And here is Irving. He's got 9. Harris outside. Back to Irving. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. He's got 11.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Kennard on the wing. They get the rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
43 seconds left in the third. 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Dinwiddie. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Clippers trail by 19.
Come get it, come get it.
Jackson from long range. And no good that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
17 seconds left to play in the third. Irving for 3. Claxton the pass to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Brooklyn taking a 19-point lead. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Reggie Jackson out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Batum. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's man in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Irving. Harris outside. Now Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton, and Harris wide open. He shoots off target from three-point range. From deep, Jackson misses. Nets leading by 17. Irving looking over the floor. Kicks it to Green. Back to Irving. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I like this from Kyrie. Looking for a high percentage shot, settling for nothing less.
Passes it to Kennard. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Irving for three. No good that time. The Clippers go the other way with it.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Takes a three. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Man passes to Cousins. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Nets leading by 17. Pass to Claxton. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he makes the first. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. Durant's checked in for Joe Harris. And James Harden has subbed in for Irving. Nobody near George. And again, no good by the Clippers. Katie against Leonard. Durant dishes to Harden. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Harden the pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Jordan. From 15 feet away, Durant, no good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
George, no good.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
The three from Harden. The rebound by Ibaka. Clippers trail by 19.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Brooklyn.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal. Answers right back.
Ibaka dishes to Morris. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one drops for him.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Harden with it. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Paul George is out there with Jackson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Morris in at the 4 spot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Now here is Holiday. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
And here's Leonard from 3. 6 to shoot. The putback. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. The 3. Antetokounmpo, no good. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Ibaka. That's short off the rim.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Pass to Middleton over Ibaka. And the Bucks miss again.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Stolen by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Ghana's with it. Guarded now by Morris. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. And the 3 ball is good.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
Leonard. That one a little long.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And Ibaka kicks to Leonard. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Antetokounmpo against Morris. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And George gets it to go.
Now Paul George ready to shoot as soon as he caught it. Quick release there.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Leonard. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
George finds Leonard. 1:44 left in the first quarter. And here's George for three. The rebound by Holiday.
His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Clippers trail by 5.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a Finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons. Goes there, wins the MVP and a championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story.
Pocket 2.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Outside Jackson. Ibaka looking for an opening. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by DiVincenzo. No one near him. The rebound by Paul George.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Leonard, no luck. Bucks leading by 5. Stolen by George. Jackson from long range. And the Clippers miss again. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Floats it up for Giannis.
Signs of Antetokounmpo really figuring things out. His offense starting to look more and more natural.
And so it's Milwaukee bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had.
For me personally,
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's man in at the 3 slot. Here's Portis. Passes it to Tucker. Shot clock at 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Beverley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jeff Teague.
And Bones, he stands just 6'1", but Patrick Beverley rebounds like a forward.
The fact that he's going to bring it mentally, GA, I mean, that's the huge advantage. I think if you're in the opposing locker room and you know you're going to get on the floor, Patrick Beverley is going to be right in your jock for every minute that you're going to be competing against him.
Back to Connaughton. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Misses from close range. And here's Beverley. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 7. Here's Connaughton, defended by Batum. Connaughton passes to Nora. The Bucks working the ball around. Hits it from 3-point range. Nora's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Cousins dishes to Beverley. Pass to Kennard. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kennard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverley is going to do his best to get you the ball.
And the pass to Connaughton. Now Portis. He's guarded by Cousins. Portis kicks to Teague. Here's Connaughton. Kennard covering. Batum with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Beverly wide open. Milwaukee with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Tucker the pass to Nora. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to Kennard. Here's Cousins. And no good. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks leading by 10. Teague the pass to Nora. Teague kicks it to Tucker. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Here's Batum. Up and in on the layup.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Beverly against Teague. Left side Portis. To the inside. Teague can't hit.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Passes it to Tucker. There's the lob to Portis. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got his first 2 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Batum. He can't hit that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Connaughton. He kicks it to Teague. Now here's Tucker. Defense right on him. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Portis can't get it to go. Now Kennard. The long distance 3 is buried. Kennard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers. Puts up a 3. And so it's Milwaukee heading to the... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. Amped up and ready off the... And that should do it with the...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon. Right. But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Poked away. Clippers trail by 5.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club. Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
Jackson passes to Ibaka. The dish now to George. Lopez with the block, and they get it back. Milwaukee leading by 5. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Here's Middleton, and the shot goes down. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Middleton did just that and sunk the shot despite getting roughed up a bit.
George against DiVincenzo. Pass to Leonard. Outside Jackson. The tray. No good on that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. They get out in transition there.
Jackson finds Morris. Jackson down low. Antetokounmpo's there. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Ibaka.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Morris against Giannis. Middleton inside the three-point line. No good off the front iron. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Fast break, Milwaukee. Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
And here's George for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got his second bucket.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
The pass to Giannis. DiVincenzo against George. Here's Middleton. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Holiday attacking. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
George passes to Morris. Back to George. Morris trying to free himself up. The shot by George, no good. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Connaughton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Jackson looking around. The deep 3 from George. From beyond the arc and then some. George has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Clippers. Here's Connaughton. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The third quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee on top, up 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Batum is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the 3 spot. Here's Beverley. Lays it up off the glass.
He's attacking right now. Patrick Beverley just getting fired up. And his team is doing the same.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Teague with the ball. Pass to Tucker. Outside Portis. Passes it to Moore. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Mann. Batum with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Batum, good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Teague finds Portis. Shoots over Cousins. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Kennard's shot is off. Bucks leading by 5. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And once again, Jeff Teague getting space in transition can result in plays like that. That's going to hurt.
Beverly the pass to Cousins. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. The kick out to Teague. A 3-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's good.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
The pass to Portis. Out to the right wing. Moore, the pass to Teague. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And some changes here for the Bucks. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Beverly finds Kennard. Tries again. Batum trying to break loose. No good from Cousins. Bucks leading by 5. Middleton inside the 3-point line. Giannis on the follow.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
Kennard against DiVincenzo. Outside Batum. And here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off. The Clippers go the other way with it.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And it's in there.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. .46 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Middleton looking it over. From deep. They get it back. Pass to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. Tries yet again. The kick out to Holiday. The pass to Middleton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 3-pointer. Gets the bucket.
And that's what Middleton is known for.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. D8.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Now here is Holiday. Lopez kicks to Holiday. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
Now Middleton following Durant's three-point attempt. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. And it goes down 2 points.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Now, here is Harden.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
And, Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Inside. Lopez dishes to Middleton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And you've got to be careful with Middleton down low. I mean, he's very talented at how he gets defenders to bite in the post.
Middleton hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's Harden with the drive.
Tremendous speed on the drive. Harden is consistent in attacking the basket.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside Holiday to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Deflects the pass and taken away by Brown. Harden up top. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Middleton can't get it to go. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 5. KD with the bucket.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Now here is Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Now Holiday. James Harden missing on the three. And Giannis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Pass to Durant from downtown. Offensive rebound. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Now here is Holiday. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Middleton, and it's Lopez at the elbow. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
He had a nice open look right there. Harden's got 5.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
Here's Holiday, and the shot goes in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
From deep three-point range. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here is Irving. For the 3. Morad grabs the board.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
A nice shot by Teague.
Hey, with all that wide open space in transition, you just cannot slow down Teague. He's got too many options, too much speed, too much handles. He's too elusive in the open court to corral him in that situation.
Yep, it counts.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Teague against Irving. Teague kicks to Connaughton. Three-pointer. Left side, Portis. Pass to Teague. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. The rebound by the Nets.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one's good. Green.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Milwaukee leading by 4. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. There's the pass to Connaughton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Moron, that's good. And the Bucks lead by 7. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Irving up top. Teague covering. Irving misses.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
And Tucker kicks to Teague. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, during his career, Jeff Teague has never backed down from getting hit. He plays through contact, and he looks to draw contact so he can get to the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:49 left to play in the first half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Irving. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Here's T. After Jeff Green's bucket. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. Passes to Claxton. Out to Harris. Dinwiddie outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Teague, the pass to Tucker. On the money from 12 feet away. Tucker's got his first basket.
Yeah, filling out the defense, Tucker gets the look he wants from mid-range.
On the wing, Harris. Pass to Claxton. Back to Harris. Over in the corner, Green. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Green's got 6.
You know, Harris has a really good all-around game, and I've been most impressed by his passing.
And a close game so far through the first. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points. Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And that one's good by Lopez.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Harden outside. Here's KD. Again, the Nets for 2.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Middleton outside. Lopez passes to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Holiday against Harden. Durant down low. That shot off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break, and Griffin slams it in.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he's able to get it back. Durant for three. That shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the shot is good. And now a 3-point Bucks lead.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Pass to KD. Baseline try, and the jumper falls for him. KD's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Harden scanning the floor. The pass to Durant. Shoots off the step back. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Middleton outside. Shoots the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here is Harden. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Nets trail by 4. And the jam by Harden.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional at getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the right path and getting it done.
Holiday against Harden. Giannis outside. 27 seconds left to play here in the third.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And the jam by Harden.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Holiday against Harden. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. KD's shot is good.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
It could go, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin. Harris is out there with Durant. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the 2.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Portis against Griffin. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Irving. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Irving against T. Pass to Connaughton. Clock at 6. Back to T. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Teague's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Now Irving. Milwaukee with the rebound. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Nora. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
Irving with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Yes, that goes in.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
Here's Portis following the basket by Kyrie Irving. The kick out to T. Back to Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeff Green picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Brown dishes to Harden. Oh, Griffin in position. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
In transition, here come the Nets. KD's got the ball. Harden kicks to KD. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Good on the shot.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Holiday against Harden. Holiday the pass to Giannis. There's the lob to the hoop. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, those are the kinds of plays that Lopez is known for. Huge basket there.
Holiday against Harden. And the jam by Harden.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Pass to Giannis. Giannis is double. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Middleton, the kind of player that simply relishes the pressure. He's comfortable taking the big shots.
Harden dishes to Jordan. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden right now.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
The kick out to Holiday. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Yes! Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Here's Milwaukee now. Holiday surveying the floor. Money!
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Here's Harden. It's off. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Marcus Morris, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. And for the Nets, Jordan is out there with Griffin, and it's Durant. Then there's Brown, and it's Harden in at the point. George against Harden. Bucket is good. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
Harden the pass to Durant. Back to Harden. Ibaka against Griffin. And the dunk by Jordan.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
George against Harden. And George, here we go. And yes, it's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Yep, that one goes.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
George dishes to Morris. And taken away by Brown. Harden with it. Leonard picks him up. The wide open look for Durant. Drills it from outside.
And
This is Durant's game, right? As soon as he catches the ball, he's ready. Pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Leonard looking around. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Harden against Jackson. High post, KD. Over Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Leonard. They get it back. Outside, KD. With the clock winding down and finished off by KD.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets a head of steam behind him. Forget about it.
To the inside, outside for George. From past the arc, buries it from three-point range. George has got 7.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Harden the pass to KD. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Outside Jordan. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. No good from Durant.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the 3 ball. This is what keeps Cousins' percentages up. The gimmies. My goodness.
Griffin kicks to Durant. Pass to Jordan. Shoots from 14. Batum grabs the miss.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Beverly the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. A 3 ball. No good. Shot missing. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Up the floor. A pull-up. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Harden surveying the D. And again, it's the Nets missing. Dives for it. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And against one of the top. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talking.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Ivica Zubac is out there with Batum. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Kennard in at the shooting guard position. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. Takes the 13-footer. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Kennard the pass to Cousins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Back to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Irving. Irving double team. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Kennard, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Beverly against Irving. Count it. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
And here's Beverly. Pass to Kennard from outside the arc. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
They double him with Green, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Beverly. The dish to Batum. Back to Beverly. It's stolen by Green.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen this one or two times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Beverly against Irving. Bounce pass from Beverly. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Brooklyn trailing, and now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Outside, George. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Leonard. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Kicks it out to Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Jackson passes to Leonard. Morris right side. Clock at 4. Jackson misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brown finds Griffin. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
And really the transition defense starting to let them down.
George looking over the floor. And George with the stuff.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Al Harden. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 1. Kitty, what's your view? And that does it for our half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. They've got Griffin on out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the center, walking down the middle. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Harden up top, guarded by Jackson. Poke loose. It's stolen by Morris. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And there's Paul George on the assist from Ibaka. George has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Clippers. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Jackson against Harden. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Jackson. Griffin with the steal. Pushing it up. Claxton with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 1.
5 straight buckets conceded in transition.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Jackson kicks to George. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Brown finds Harden. It's good on the putback.
And a sudden flurry of fast break activity. They've been racing up and down the court.
Kennard on the wing. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
One-on-one here. Beyond the arc. The Clippers get another chance here. Here's Cousins. Back to Beverly. Kennard for 3. It's good from long range. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Up again.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Jackson, yes, and the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
That's good from Jackson. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 7 points.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
George with no one around. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Inside. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Just 2 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Paul George. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Jackson passes to Leonard. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Outside Irving. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
I think you know that Kyrie Irving has such great love and passion for the game of basketball. This guy is on fire to get better.
Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Clippers leading by 3. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Luke Kennard. Batum is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. Outside, Batum. And that one's good. Beverly's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Clippers. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the middle from 10 feet out. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Kennard for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Yeah, for a big man, DeAndre Jordan has such soft touch on his passes.
Beverly with the ball. Down low. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Dinwiddie. Good on the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The drive by Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, how many big men can play with power and handle the basketball as well as DeMarcus Cousins? Wow.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. Zubac in the post. Guarded by Green. Zubac kicks to Beverly. Cousins, the pass to Zubac. Chalk up 2 there. And the Clippers lead by 3.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now the pass to Irving. Shot from free throw range. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
George with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Count that bucket. George has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
Here's Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut back down to 3 points with the bucket from Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Leonard, the pass to Ibaka. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Ibaka's got his first points of the game.
How about the experience that Ibaka brings? He's able to be comfortable in any situation.
Jordan, high post. Paul George with the steal. The Nets have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. On the wing run. Durant in the corner. And that one is good.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. 58 seconds left in the game. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 19. He can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Round the pass to KD. Uncovered. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
It's in!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Harden against Jackson. Pass to Durant to tie it up. No good from three-point territory. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for Starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, Paul George is out there with Jackson. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Ibaka in at the 5. Lopez passes to Holiday. Kicks to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Outside for George. Hands it from downtown. And the teams we're seeing tonight, Steve, they have very deep rotation.
And Kevin, when you can go maybe 10 deep, it keeps your locker room happy. It also protects your team against injuries sinking a season.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Now the Clippers moving it up. Morris with the ball, pulls up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And you see Morris aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is George. To the paint, it's tipped. Here's Ibaka, and it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella. Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Giannis. He doesn't hit that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. George passes to Morris. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Leonard. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Holiday against Jackson. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. For 3, Middleton. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 7. And here's Leonard from 3. Jackson finds Morris. Nobody near George. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want. And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now Beverly, clock at 6. Kennard, the bounce pass. Kennard against DiVincenzo. Wasted no time on that one.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
To the inside. Here's Zubats. Great D that time from Giannis. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
The Clippers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Inside, Cousins, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
As much as today's game is being played on the perimeter, it's good to see Cousins attacking inside.
Now, here's Portis. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Teague, the pass to Nwora. Just 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Tucker can't get it to go.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take
it. Teague with the ball. Lets it go with the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
An all-defensive first-teamer.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Clippers on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Bobby Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in it with the 2.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's out of bounds for the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Outside Jackson, and stolen by Jeff Teague. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Tucker. That 3 off the mark. Clippers leading by 5. Leonard dishes to George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 5.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Teague against Jackson. Teague kicks to Portis. Pass to Tucker. Outside Teague. 1 on the clock. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Tucker.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
The pass to Ibaka. Outside, George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Portis, the pass to Nwora. Back to Portis. 3 on the clock. Here's Connaughton. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Connaughton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
To the middle, here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Beverly. In the corner, Kennard with it. Batum finds Zubats. 5 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Holiday. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Clippers leading by 7. Beverly the pass to Kennard. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Zubats. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Bucks trail by 7. Outside Holiday. .102 left in the second quarter. Sinks the triple.
Certainly capable from distance. Defenses no longer dare Holiday to shoot from out there.
Beverly looking around. Kennard against DiVincenzo. And then Cousins with the dunk.
I mean, there's no question about it. When DeMarcus attacks the offensive boards, he gives the team a different attitude.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. Here's Middleton. And another basket for Milwaukee. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. There's the dish to Cousins. Back to Beverly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Quick first step. Beverly showing he's not just a three-point shooter at the offensive end.
Good on the second free throw. And Milwaukee has possession. Outside Holiday. Here's Giannis. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. And Kenny, like Kawhi Leonard, Paul George doesn't show a whole lot of emotion. He left. And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Baca is out there with Morris. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then it's Paul George. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Antetokounmpo. Jackson against Holiday. Outside, George. Steps back and fires. And he gets the bucket. George has got 10 points. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Lopez kicks to Giannis. Count it. Good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Morris passes to George. Now here's Jackson. Back to George. 5 on the clock. And Leonard has it in the corner.
As a defender, Middleton can suffocate you with his length. Nice stop there.
Back to Giannis. Middleton on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Leonard attacking, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here is Ibaka. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. A different look for Milwaukee. Outside, George to end the run. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 13.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks. The homecoming for Paul George, playing in LA with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the second pick in the 2017 draft, that or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' game.
Now, here's George. 13 points in the game. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Mora, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Mora's got his first bucket in this one. LA has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Jackson against T. Here's Ibaka. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Bucks have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. And now a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Leonard. Second shot opportunity. Ibaka finds Leonard. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Ibaka against Portis. Aston Moore. Bucks passing it around. Now here's Tucker. 4 on the clock. And that one good.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing. And look at the elevation. Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
And here is Teague. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Bucks on top. They lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Teague. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. Kennard finds Zubac, and there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 7. Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tucker the pass to Nora. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Clippers. Inside. In deep. Nice move. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's the triple. Nora can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Feeds it to Batum. Passes it to Kennard. The Clippers get another chance here. Fires for 3. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Pass to Nora. Shoots over Batum. Milwaukee the rebound.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Clippers trail by 9. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Now Beverly. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That shot off the mark. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Connaughton. And he drops it in from the low post. Connaughton's got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
They could use a bucket. And Cousins kicks to Zubac. Count that one.
One of the best passes at the center position. Just another way Cousins affects scoring.
Now here's Teague. And the pass to Connaughton. Back to Teague. Here's Connaughton. Just 5 to shoot. Teague the pass to Connaughton. There's the triple. Teague can't hit. Clippers trail by 9. Batum wide open. He fires. Connects from 3-point range.
And you look at Cousins attacking the defense with the pass. Understands each aspect of his role in this offense.
Pass to Connaughton. 1:37 left here in the 4th quarter. To the inside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
George, no good.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Pass to Middleton. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Holiday, no one around him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's the Clippers' ball. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And George with the stuff.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Giannis high post. And they double up Giannis. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Holiday with it. Offline. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.